Hi everyone, it's Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year! 春节快乐! Selamat Tahun Baru! Wow, I bet you guys knew something about Chinese New Year, right? But one question, do you know the taboos during Chinese New Year for Malaysian Chinese? Aha! That will be an interesting topic. Today, let's follow the footsteps of Yang Wei. I heard she is making some cultural exploration. Because of the pandemic, Yang is putting everything on real show here in China to explain the taboos she had found. Coming from Chongqing, Yang is exploring Chinese taboos during New Year. She is also doing a field trip to a local Malaysian Chinese restaurant, trying to find some taboos during diet and while eating. Wonderful! Are you ready, guys? Here we go! Well, let's go to Yang's home sweet home first. Let's see what happened on the first day of the Chinese New Year. First, we can see how the Malaysian Chinese have the tradition of avoiding sweeping the floor on the first day of Chinese New Year, and it is the same with the tradition applies in China. The implied meaning behind this taboo is that it is prohibited to sweep the fortune and good luck out of the house on the day of Chinese New Year, because both Malaysian Chinese and Chinese in China think that the day of Chinese New Year is the birthday of the god of wealth. And it is believed that by sweeping the floor, people will sweep away and wipe out the wealth that is about to enter their house and life. It is advised not to shatter glass or ceramics during the Chinese New Year in both Malaysia and China. The belief is that breaking the dishes such as cups or plates on the New Year's Day may spell bad luck, losing money for example, for the coming year. So to avoid losing money, it is best not to shatter any glass or ceramics during Chinese New Year. In both Malaysia and China, it is not allowed to say bad words during the Chinese New Year. It is believed that whether someone scolds others first or vice versa, it may bring them bad luck for the coming entire year, and it is considered bad for their well-being too. Also, any other bad attitudes, such as swearing and cursing, are also prohibited for the same reason. Youngsters should not be scolded, as there is a legend that if a child is scolded on the New Year's Day, they will be punished for the entire year. So that's why people are supposed to celebrate the New Year peacefully and harmony by avoiding uttering bad or rude words. One of the Chinese New Year's traditional practices is to pay visits to their relatives and friends. It's a chance for people to say goodbye to their past and welcome the new year and send each other well wishes. People in China do not go out of the door on the first day of the new year. Usually, they begin to visit their relatives and see friends on the second day of the new year. Meanwhile, in Malaysia, Malaysian Chinese do not visit the homes of their friends and family on the third day of Chinese New Year. They believe that this will help them avoid any fights for the coming year. During the Chinese New Year, commonly the elders will give red envelopes to the younger generation. Red envelopes are also known as New Year's money, and this is claimed to be able to get rid of evil spirits. If the youngsters receive the New Year's money, they will be able to live the coming New Year in peace. Ang Pao signifies as New Year's money to protect against evil spirits and bring many blessings and peacefulness in traditional Chinese culture. In China, many adults and married people may still receive Ang Pao from their parents, because in their parents' eyes, children will always be children. In contrast, Ang Pao is only allowed to be presented to unmarried people in Malaysia, and it cannot be given after the Cap Gome festival. Thanks again, Yang, and your newly married friends. What a wonderful performance! And now, Yang is on her way driving to a local Malaysian restaurant in Chongqing. What a pretty busy schedule! I heard the restaurant is in the mountain. Wow, very Chongqing. 'Cause Chongqing is known as the mountain city in China. Let's see what she can find here. Here we go, arriving at the restaurant. Yoo-hoo! Let's have a look around first. Wow, what a beautiful restaurant. Hey, let's check the night view. Come on. Okay, it's time for dinner now. Let's see what's happening. This taboo is based on the ancient Chinese concept of yin and yang, which means dark and bright. It refers to the idea that everything in nature is made up of two contradictory phases or forces. Food is also divided into yin and yang in traditional Chinese medicine. Both kangkong and seafood are called as cooling foods, which then it is considered bad for blood flow and wound healing, especially for old people or people with a weak immune system. Thanks, Yang, for this amazing acting and different role play. You did a good job. What a beautiful restaurant and an exciting performance! Why did the mom stop her adorable daughter making some noises? I'm sure we all understand that it is considered good and respectful manner to avoid talking and making noise during meals. The same case as the concept as what most Chinese believe. They believe the concept of face, which means maintaining a positive reputation or social status. As a result, when eating a meal, people are expected to behave politely, pay attention to table manners, and practice proper dining habits. Otherwise, they will lose their face or their reputation or social status if they behave rude and disrespectful. Thanks again, Yang, and your cutest daughter. Wow, that's a fantastic cultural exploration about Chinese taboos, isn't it? The things we can conclude from this video is that the taboos were served as a moral instruction tool. We think taboos are passive preventive measures used by Malaysian Chinese to achieve good fortune and avoid any bad tragedies. One important thing to note that learning and accepting these principles can become a symbol of acceptance and peace. It also allows us to all be accepted as members of the society. Alright, that is all about Chinese taboos during Chinese New Year as well as in diet and while eating. Do you like our video? Please share your opinions and give us a like on the YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye. Terima kasih.